Welcome, Scorpio, to 12th House Tarot Reading. My name is Mouse. I am your host. This is a general reading for the sign of Scorpio for the week of October 7th through the 13th, 2024. Welcome back, subscribers. Welcome, viewers. And welcome, first-timers. Happy to have you here. Consider liking and subscribing. You all got me to, I think, 138 subscribers so far since starting this channel this April. During your Mercury retrograde. Maybe that wasn't the best time to do it, but I did it. All right, Scorpio, what do you got going on, my friends? What is happening? Leave me a note in the comment. Let me know you're there, my friends. Give me an emoji. Give me something. Let's see what we got going. We do a past, present, and future spread, friends, with the clarifiers for each. Obviously, it's my interpretation of how the cards are communicating to me, what Spirit has messages for you, whatever that sentence was. Let's see what we got going on. Starting with the Nine of Pentacles. Going into the Hangman. I don't do reversals. And then the Queen of Pentacles, which your friends, the Cancers, just got this as well. There is... energy is one of peace. With this Nine of Pentacles, like everything is provided for. You're safe, you're wealthy, you have everything that you need. All needs are being met. You can finally breathe. In this middle position, which is considered the present moment, we have the Hangman, which is a self-imposed pause. You are reflecting on where you want to go next and what you want to do. And that kind of happens once all the dust settles and we feel confident and safe and secure. A lot of times it's like, okay, now what? And that's okay. That's what we do. We keep dreaming. We keep wanting other experiences. That's what life's about. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles in the future position, which is all about your abundance and prosperity and security again and comfort. So I feel like this comfort is flanking your situation, Scorpio, and that either way you slice it, you're going to be provided for. That's how it feels. And we always are. It's just sometimes it shows up in ways that we don't expect it to, or I wish it looked this way or that way. And, we don't know the big plan and how this is all unfolding, right? Like, we don't know what butterflies are flapping their wings to make things happen for us. So you gotta just go with the flow, I suppose. So let's go to this Nine of Pentacles and see what else is available. We have the Two of Wands with that. So there's a choice point being made. We're looking out at the world and making a decision of where we want to go next. Where do we want to lay this stake, and how do we want to participate? And the Queen of Wands is here as well. And the Queen of Wands is such a powerful card about expressing your power and your creativity. So feel free. Like, if you don't right now feel free, feel free. You know what I'm saying? Like, put naysayers aside. Cut those people out. Like, don't even let them in. And if it's parental units or family that are just, like, weighing you down, keep them at a distance. It's okay to do that. Like, I saw a TikTok. This girl was like, we die at the end of this. At the end of this, we die. So get rid of anyone who is not supporting you, celebrating you, lifting you up. If they're just argumentative or, crazy that way and want to fight, I can't even imagine living that life. I don't live that life. I had lived that life based on relationships, in certain relationships I've been in, and I've done my own work, my own healing, and I don't live that life anymore. Like, I think that life of arguing and just being spiteful or defensive or controlling has been magnified in society and in Hollywood and stuff, that we think that that's normal. And it doesn't have to be your normal. You could have a calm, loving, kind-hearted relationship without all the pins and needles, walking on eggshells kind of crap. Wow. Sorry, Scorpio. Had to get that out for somebody. And then we have Judgment with all this, which is just a rebirth. A moment of like, I'm doing something new. I'm creating something new. And that's great. So what's this pause about? What are you Sorry, I need oxygen. What are you contemplating here? Wow, got the High Priestess. So receptivity and intuition. She has a lovely balance of the yin and yang, of masculine and feminine. I really appreciate her. And the fact that she's showing up with another major arcana card is interesting. You've got a couple going on here. A few. We do have this 5 of Swords, which is a conflict, but it may have resolved itself. Let's see. Well, and then we have a victory. We have this 4 of Wands, which is your completion of something, of a project. So I could see why you may be in a hanging position here in this moment, making a decision, making some changes, and it might be exactly what I was saying, that you had to set some boundaries and go to war with some other people so that you could get to where you want to go. And that can happen, right? Like when we set boundaries, particularly like with narcissists or something, they get all in a frenzy and they get in a twist, and and it takes sometimes you walking away it takes you walking away for that to stop, because they won't stop. All right. I knew somebody who went to a therapist, and she was a certifiable narcissist, and she asked the therapist if she thought she was a narcissist, and the therapist said no. And I was like, wow, did you just feed into that? Like, I think they totally gaslit the therapist. Anyway, that being said, that's what they do. So I feel like, Scorpio, we have you taking a moment, assessing, and just setting more boundaries for yourself, because you've come through something. This week, you're coming through something victorious. Let's see what the Queen of Pentacles has to say. Wow, Wheel of Fortune. So expansion and good luck. I mean, good luck on top of the Page of Pentacles, or the Queen of Pentacles. That's amazing. More luck, more financial stability, more abundance, prosperity. You have your druthers of picking of what you want to do through this Wheel of Fortune. Wow. But one more. Page of Swords. So this is interesting, because these 2 cards here are telling me there's abundance, there's prosperity, there's hope, there's a future, there's what have you. And yet we have the character in this 4 of Cups, like, woe is me. I ordered 4 cups, where'd the 4th cup go? Or, I can't do what I want with just these 3. So are we being patient? Are we being clear with the universe? That would be a suggestion to you, from me. Page of Swords is next with this, which just, there could be a swift truth coming in with this sword, and you could be having to defend yourself again if you haven't gotten rid of those people that are not good for you, my friend. I'm an advocate for cleaning that up. And I tell you what, I love my parents to death. They've both since passed. And when they were here, it was difficult to be around them, just because our worldviews were complete opposite. And I felt like our conversations couldn't have substance, because we could never agree on anything. So do I love them? Did I love them? Absolutely. But I just couldn't let them in my world, because they just didn't get it. And that's okay. So I want you to know that it's okay to have distance from those people that don't get it or support you. Here's a little bit more conflict. Scorpio, something's going on, my friends. Don't know what it is. We've got too many air signs happening, too much, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, argumentative, conflict, feeling like, they're doing you wrong, or you have to protect yourself from them. Not a fan of this. Not a fan. Let's do one more thing. Let's get I love coming here to the Wisdom of the Hidden Realm Oracle cards when we need to get more clarification or clarity on a reading. So let's do this for Scorpio. Let's get Spirit, give me more clarification for them on this reading. What's the overarching theme for them? Because I feel like it's watch your back, to be honest. Not to set up any flares or scare anybody, but it's always a good thing to consider, depending on where you're at and what your situation is. Let me know if this resonates. Go ahead and leave me a comment about that. But Spirit, for Scorpio, what do we need to know for this reading? Wow, too many cards. Way too many, but thank you. Just one card would suffice, Spirit. Thank you. What's the overarching message that you want to give them? As the card shows up, as it faces me, is how I will read the card, whether it's right side up or upside down. We're getting there. I feel it's coming. It's coming, friends. It's just not here yet. I don't know what to tell you. I wait for spirits to show me which card they want to give you. I feel like it's that one. And she is upside down to me, right side up to you. The Spirit Whisperer, divine guidance, higher knowledge, and the number 3. I'll pull it out of the booklet here and see what the challenger of this card is. Look at that artwork. This is just an amazing deck. I love it. Is that in focus yet? There we go. I'm getting there. All right. The Spirit Whisperer. The Spirit Whisperer warns that you're about to go astray and you need her guidance. Red flags are waving and you must pay attention, lest you find yourself cleaning up messes you didn't even know you'd made. She challenges you to start again and trust... Turn the page. Trust your intuition. In time, you will be back on track. On this occasion, you can't possibly go wrong since you're much more aware of the possible challenges you need to step away from. If this is about a relationship, you may be repeating something in your past that you don't need to relearn. Stay away, as this may end up a costly distraction. That said, lessons learned over and over make for great wisdom later. But honestly, if you're repeating the same lesson, then sometimes that's just a choice. You know what you need to do. I would offer up, Scorpio, to write down what's happening for you, who's it happening with, what is the pattern that you see within that relationship or that happenstance that's going on. What have you done in the past and what can you do in the future? I think that would be a great little workbook for you to create, to do. Just what's going on, who is it with, what was the pattern in the past, what can I change in the future for a different outcome? Would be a great little thing to consider writing out for yourself. All right, I wish you the best in this week. It doesn't... I bet you're fine. I bet you can do wonderful things for yourself and you're going to grow and change and be wiser for it. And I wish you all the best, and I'm sending you Reiki. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I'm holding you in the highest light and sending you Reiki, my friends. And I will see you next week. Take care.